Okay, hello students, how are you today? So today we will continue our lesson about the chapter 4, Light and Environment, section 3, Matter and Energy. Okay, before we continue our lesson, I want to review some lessons that we studied last week. Okay, so first question, how does the energy flow through the ecosystem? The energy flows through ecosystem by the feeding relationship in the form of the food from producer to consumer. What are the type of the organism in each feeding link or any food chain? Producer. What is producer? Producer is the organism that can make their own food. For example, plant. Herbivore. Herbivore is a second link. That herbivore are the organism that it only plant. Carnivore. Carnivore are the organism that eat only meat, just like tiger, crocodile, lion. Okay, after you study this lesson today, you will be able to explain the food chain and food web. You will be able to identify the difference between food chain and food web. Okay, 1.1 food chain and food web. What is a food chain? Food chain is a simple way of showing how the energy in the form of the food passes from one organism to another. Or can say food chain follow just one part of energy as animal find the food. Okay, that you can see in this picture. This is a food chain that has only one part. Okay, there only one way. So for the first is a graph that we call producer that use the sunlight energy, absorb the water, and also need the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere to do the photosynthesis to produce the food that we call producer. And then the producer that is a grass was eaten by the grasshopper. Grasshopper is a primary consumer. It will eat the grass and then it will get the energy from the grass. And then the grasshopper, it will eaten by the secondary consumer, frog. The frog, it will eaten by the snake, that is a tertiary consumer. The snake, it will eaten by the half, that is a final consumer. After the half is die, it will break down by the fungi, by the bacteria that we call decomposer, to be the matter, to be the nutrient in the soil that will absorb by the plant to grow. So this is a food chain. Okay, for the food chain, usually have 3 or 4 links. 3 or 4 links. Most have no more than 5 links. This is due to the decrease in energy available at each link. The amount of energy left by the 5th link is only a small portion of the total amount of energy available at the first link. This is because of each transfer of the energy, a portion of energy is lost of a heat due to the activity of the organism of the search for the food and the match. Okay, so this is the food chain that shows about the energy that organism got from the one organism by eating it, and then the energy will be lost through the heat that you can see in this. Okay, rabbit it's the plant, and then it will lose the energy in the form of the heat through the respiration that grow, movement, and warm. Also, rabbit it will eaten by the fog. Okay, the fog, and then the fog it will lose the degree of energy that you can see in this picture. Okay, next slide. What is a food web? Food web is a series of overlapping food chain. Food web show how the plant and animal are connected in many ways to help them all survive. Note, when the drawing of food chain or food web arrow between organisms indicate the direction of energy transfer. Okay, so this is a food web that it has many networks that organisms connected from each other by eating each other. Okay. Okay, the next one is what are the difference between food chain and food web? Okay, so for food chain is a linear sequence of organisms through which the nutrient and energy flow from one organism to another. For the food web is a network of different food chain is called food web. For the food chain, it consists of only one straight chain. For the food web, it consists of many interconnected food chains. If one group of an organism disturbed, the whole chain will become unstable. But for the food web does not become unstable by the removal of the one group of the organism. For the food chain consists of only 4 or 5 trophic levels of the different species, and the food web contains numerous trophic levels, also of different population of the species. Okay, thank you. So for more information and to be clear, I will attach the video that talk about the food web and the food chain. Okay, thank you. Good luck.